Hey guys, I'm Catherine from Infinity Bicycles, and we want to talk about getting our bike ready for Grandman triathlon. So first thing we want to do is before race day even rolls around, is we want to get out there and make sure we feel comfortable with our bike and it's ready and safe for us to use. First thing you want to do is check out your tires. On the tire it'll say the recommended PSI on it. Air that tire up to that recommended PSI, check the tire, make sure it looks good. Do this to the front and the rear, and then get out there and get a ride on your bike. Definitely go and run through all the gears. Make sure they feel smooth for you, that they get all the gears, and you feel comfortable with the bike all around. Check those brakes, make sure nothing's rubby, make sure they're braking well for you. If you run into any issues, definitely bring your bike by your local bike shop, let them check it out and get it race day ready for you. Do this in enough time that you can still get out there and get another ride on the bike and make sure you feel comfortable with it before the race does roll around. Next, we want to check all our gear as well. So take a look at your helmet. Make sure it looks good. There's no cracks on it or imperfections. If the helmet is cracked, it is not legal for you to use during the race and you will not be allowed to use it. If you have any questions about your gear or your helmet, take it to your local bike shop. They'd be more than happy to look it over and make sure it's safe for you to use and race day ready. We also want to check out our shoes. Whether we're using an athletic shoe on the bike or a cycling shoe, we want to make sure we feel comfortable with it and it's ready for us to use for race day. So use the shoes you will be using for the race. Get out there and use them on the bike and make sure you feel good all around. Make sure your cleats are nice and tight if you're using a cycling shoe. If you're using an athletic shoe and you plan on using quick tie laces to save you time in transition so you don't have to tie your shoes, make sure you put those quick tie laces on before the event. Get out there, get a good run in them with the laces on and a ride in them and make sure they feel comfortable for you so we don't run into any surprises on race day. Also, if we're using a race belt, again, to save us time in transition, get out there and use it. Make sure you feel comfortable with it. Make sure it's not too tight for you. It doesn't move around or bother you. You want to feel as comfortable as possible when the race comes around, that we're not throwing anything new at you, and you can get through the event and not have any surprises. If you're using any rental equipment for the race, you definitely want to get out there and use it before the race. Make sure you're feeling comfortable with it and it's working well for you. When we get to the race itself, there's going to be plenty of athletes out there and we want to make sure there's plenty of space for everybody and everyone has enough space for themselves. So when you do get to the event, you'll be given a number. The stands will be marked with your number as well. You find your appropriate stand and then find a spot that you feel comfortable with. Here we're going to alternate our bikes, that way everyone has enough space and the bikes won't get tangled up. We'll see here we got the handlebars on this side. The very next bike, the handlebars are on the opposite side. This allows the bikes to sit fairly close to one another, but still have plenty of space for you to set up your gear and to be able to get your bike out easily. When you get back